Crisis looms as party threatens mass suspension in Zamfara, Imo, Delta, Edo, Rivers, and others. Demands list pending court cases in states and their sponsors. A fresh crisis looms in the relatively peaceful ruling party, the All Progressive Congress (APC), following a recent threat by caretaker Extraordinary National Convention Planning Committee to wide its big stick against members who are yet to withdraw their instituted court actions against the party as directed by President Muhammad Buhari at the party's last National Executive Committee (NEC) meeting, where the former National Working Committee was sacked. The APC National Executive Committee (NEC) meeting held on June 24th had instructed members of the party to withdraw any litigation against the party or its members pending in court and not to institute any case against the party or its members. The NEC members also instructed the caretaker Extraordinary National Convention Planning Committee led by the governor of Yobe State, Mai Malam Buni, to ensure that members comply with the directives. The caretaker committee had, in line with the directives, set up a reconciliation committee headed by Governor Bello of Niger State, which has since commenced work, leading to the resolution of the crisis in Cross River and Enugu states. It was, however, gathered that the crisis has continued with and also to fester in APC chapters in Zamfara, Imo, Rivers, Edo, Delta, and others, where two factional chairmen have continued to lay claim to the party's leadership, citing several court cases. But in a recent to return lasting peace to the APC, the Mai Malam Buni-led caretaker committee has issued a 2-week ultimatum to all members who are in court to either withdraw their cases and embrace the reconciliation moves or face the party's wrath. The authority gathered that the committee had written to the state chairman of the party, instructing them to furnish the national headquarters with the numbers of cases in court in their state, and those who had complied in withdrawing their cases in court. The letter, which was cited by our correspondent, is titled. In the letter, which was signed by the caretaker committee secretary, Senator James Akpan Udo Edehe, the party said further to our letter dated 1st of July 2020, wherein we directed that you coordinate with your state legal advisor and secretaries to encourage all members who have instituted any matter in court against the party to withdraw same and steps to be taken towards reconciliation. It is, however, with dismay that several state chapters have not yet sent their reports in line with our earlier request. In view of the above, you are hereby directed to forward to the National Secretariat within 14 days of the receipt of this letter the following list of all litigations between party members in your state chapter, also to be submitted to the party secretariat as requested through the letter, are documentary evidence of compliance with National Executive Committee directive on withdrawal of all pending litigation and names of litigants who have refused to withdraw from the court any matter which may have been filed against the party in your state. Sources at the APC legal department told the authority that the caretaker committee is determined to restore peace and order in the party, noting that the committee has resolved to wield the big stick on recalcitrant party members with suspension. It was also gathered that some state chairmen have already responded to the national headquarters demand, as the chairman of the Zamfara state chapter of APC, L00MS, visited the party headquarters last Monday to furnish the caretaker committee with a list of litigations and their sponsors in response to the directives. Thank you for listening to this news. The crisis in APC party alone is more than the crisis that a whole community experience, or it's more than a crisis that a observed election experience. They don't love themselves. That's why they keep, exposing themselves here and there, taking themselves to the courts. I can see how they will really succeed in solving the problems or the hatred in APC. Well, I would say that they are actually making a move. They say, at least, make a move and see if there won't be a change. That is what they are trying to do. You see, APC really need to understand something. They really need to understand something. Why trying to solve issues that may have arisen or that may have caused or brought down the party to this level? What they really need to do is they will try their best to try to trace where the issue is actually emanating from. Who are behind the issues that is causing chaos in the party? Who is involved, and who has actually stepped on each other's toe? If they would try to take note and observe this properly, you will see that they will be able to trace this, where this error is coming from, and start working on it with immediate effect. Well, they have actually done one successfully, and that is trying to understand that fact that every case which every member of APC is having at the court should be withdrawn. And that is if they will not be stubborn enough to say no, or turn down the party's instruction. And I will say that for that to take effect, let the party impose punishment. Let them introduce punishment to anyone that has refused to keep to that law. Because I will tell you, frankly speaking, that there is hatred in APC. There is complete hatred in APC. So, my viewers, what's your take on this? Please don't hesitate to leave your own comment behind. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.